Hello, collective. My name is Kristen Simone Hansen, and this is We'll Move the Houses. Hi, collective. I am Kristen, and I'm a healer. If at any point in this video you feel connected to me and would like to become a client of mine, you can do so by joining this link here and also in the bio. I welcome you. And if you would like to know what my clients are saying about me, you can find this link here and also in the bio as well. For this video, I'm going to be covering Aries energy and how it is transiting through the skies. Let's just say that. And if you do not know already, I am a global citizen and I love connecting with all of you on a worldly and global level. So if you have not already, please let me know where you're listening from in the comments and we can all connect and be a strong collective. Now, with all that being said, let's get into this. Hello, collective. Hello, my beautiful home for the houses. Now, Aries, have you been feeling this fire? Right now, Aries energy, let's get serious. Aries energy is now in Saturn. It is in Neptune. It is in Chiron. Okay. And we still have water in some pretty dominant places as well. And we also are in a 9-year. So we're talking about ending big patterns tied to societal wounds, societal wounding. Okay. Things that people have been internalizing, things that they have been keeping to themselves, things that people have been holding on, powering through, grinding their teeth through. We're seeing this on big expansion. We're seeing this on a very high level, right? Aries is asking us the way in which this energy is taking us out of Chiron, because it's important to understand that Aries has been in Chiron since 2019. And as it's been there, it's been shaping us and forcing us to move and understand what does it mean to have our I am presence. Who are we, right? Can we be ourselves? What does it mean to be ourselves? How have we been tested, tried, pushed around being ourselves? You know, especially for you guys who have Aries dominant placements, are you enough? Right? Like, what does it mean to be you? What does it mean to simply exist as you are? Right? And Pisces placements, you know, Aquarius placements, Capricorn placements, all of the above, wherever the house is, you have been challenged in those areas when it comes to who it is that you are. And this energy has been kind of, again, sitting within all of us, causing this either external rage, internal rage. We're addressing our relationship to anger, to emotion, to frustration, to empowering ourselves, right? No longer interested in sitting around, no longer interested in biting the bullet, no longer interested in putting the collective above ourselves, other people above ourselves. We want to feel what we want to feel. We want to scream out our desires. Okay. And this is the thing that is moving through the human collective in various ways. Now, if you have dealt with a lot of traumas, various traumas tied to this, now this is an energy that is really powering through you on a very big level. If you're someone who feels more at ease or more at peace, you're feeling this on other people. Right? You're seeing this, especially for those of you who are Cancers. Cancer dominance, you're playing a very pivotal role at this time, okay? Because the way in which Jupiter is now in your sign, you guys can be the healers of the collective. You feel this kind of, all of a sudden, this level of importance kind of come into you in this way, that you somehow can be the remedy. You know, your natural Cancerian way that, frankly, while Capricorn was in Pluto, was not getting the credit it deserved. While Capricorn was in Pluto, because it was your opposite, your way, Cancer, was looked down upon for that time period. For 16 years, people really undermined you. People didn't understand you. People didn't take you seriously, right? And now you're in a time period where you can be the center of this peaceful warrior kind of energy. Your love can be a catalyst for growth, Cancer, Okay. And this is nice. And again, in terms of a human collective, a lot of us can be clinging to Cancer placements. For some reason, we feel this desire to align with Cancerian energy or get closer to our families, get closer to our homes, be more in home, protect our relationship to home, protect our sensitivities in this way, right? Feeling this need to be safe, feeling a need to kind of cradle ourselves and really prioritize our relationships, as all this fire in Aries is putting this intensity in our hearts, not in our bellies but in our hearts, because what people feel the desire to fight for is something they truly believe, and justices that they feel like truly are inside of their hearts, inside of their souls in this way, right? And it has been going on for so very long, and it's an energy of, I don't want to take this, we're not going to take this no more, the end. Right now, obviously, on the world stage, you're going to see this pan out in various ways, because in the 9 year, it's all about ending big cycles. And this time in the 9 year, this is not any other 9 year. This is the kind of 9 year that is completely different than the ones previously, because we are now in a new age. This is ending an entire era of what we have known as human society for a very long time, since that all of us have been alive now at this point. If you're watching this video, this is ending an era tied around what you know life to be, because it's ending the age of Pisces. It is the end of the age of Capricorn and Pluto. We are in so much Aquarian energy that is the healer. Aquarius wants to heal. Aquarius is the humanitarian, merging with Aries, saying, I will fight for my right to feel healed. I will fight for my right to feel anything that I pretty much believe in, tied to my identity politics at a full degree. What is identity? What is self? What is unity as well? Because we're talking about Aquarius energy as well. It's like, what do you believe versus what the other believes? And how can we find this merger of group think? Because Cancer is sitting here moving through Jupiter, kind of knocking on our doors and saying, what do you believe? Is what you believe shaped around what you've been told? Is what you believe actually true to you? Or is what you believe tied to your relationship, with home and family of origin? Right? Do you feel this intensity in your home where you live in this way? What are you going to do about it? How are you going to shape and create it? And again, on another note, it can be this desire that you're going to see people feel of getting closer to family, as it feels like other people or the world even is on fire in that way, right? Where will you decide to be when the world is on fire, when the world is burning in that way, because of the way in which this Aries energy is in this intensified ending of paradigm? We're not going to take it. This thing that has been going on for so long that hasn't been addressed, it's the 9 year. It's time to finish it. It's time to address it. We're also seeing on a beautiful level a lot of family healing as well. Beautiful energy for Jupiter going into Cancer, being in the 9 year, starting in Cancer season. Being able to speak to family members that you haven't, being able to feel a beautiful, pure water move through home and family dynamics, right? If there have been conflicts in relationships, being able to, the desire to be on the other side, right? The desire to draw closer, the desire to feel that warmth, to wrap each other in warmth in that way is also going to be here, which is also nice. But the thing is, next to that, it's like, what is your relationship to your own rage? What is your relationship to your own pain? Because where there is rage, there is pain, right? What is your pain? Look at yourself from 2019 up until this point. What is your pain? We saw the world go through so many big social political dynamics, and why they have been so rooted in social politicism, even things that seem like, let's say, they're more just general infrastructure-based politics, are still rooted in social politicism in that way. What is nationalism? What is country? And what is it that you've been experiencing since 2019 when it comes to that? How have you muzzled yourself? How have you kept yourself quiet? And what is it that you actually feel? You know, what is it that you want to see? What is the outcome that you desire? Have you spoken your truth, or have you internalized your truth? Are you expressing yourself, or are you keeping it in? And if you are expressing yourself, are you doing so in a way that is healthy, or are you just lighting everything on fire in this way? Are you throwing a torch at the world and saying, take it? Right? So this is the energy that is happening in terms of the human collective, because really there is a beautiful birth through fire. It's important to understand that despite the fact that this Aries energy is going to be going on for a while, right? Because it's leading us out of Aries and Chiron. This three-way trine is leaving us out of Aries and Chiron, leading us out of Aries and Chiron. Okay, so when Saturn leaves Aries is right about the same time that Aries leaves Chiron. So this is going to be for the next couple of years, okay? And Neptune is right there along with it, blurring the lines of the fight, right? Is this fight righteous? Am I being, because Aries is the wounded healer. Aries is Chiron. Aries is Chiron itself. And so Chiron has been in its home of Aries, right? And wherever Aries is, always brings on an energy of the wounded healer, always brings on an energy of feeling injustice, because it's the opposite of Libra, where always feeling injustice, always feeling like things are unfair, always feeling like this sense of isolation, needing to go out on your own, needing to pioneer on your own, the fight, the war, so aware of the war in that way. This is the thing that will be going on for a while. Right. And while we're here in the 9-year, it's rooted around old themes, wanting to end old themes, repressed emotions, repressed conflicts, repressed problems. Right. And so, on a personal level, in terms of healing, it's important to really do your best with anger management, do your best with really again, leaning into your connections, leaning into your love, leaning into your home, leaning into your family dynamics, being unafraid to talk, being unafraid to heal, soften the blow of what it is that you feel. It is the only way to try to control what it is that feels quite uncontrollable, which is the raw flame of Aries energy that is trying to create a birth through fire when it comes to the human collective. The human collective is beginning its new journey into a new age, and it's doing so with the baby of the collective, which is Aries, who comes in blazing, right? Who comes in with a punch and says, birth through fire. Let's shake this up. Let's create something new, right? And Neptune will be there for many years at this point, but obviously these first couple of years are going to be the most intensified, because it's this three-way kind of energy. So if you have been experiencing this is not something that is abnormal. This is not something that is out of the ordinary. If you've been feeling an intensity of your emotions, if you have been feeling this emotional instability, if you have been feeling this innate feeling of injustices, the rumination of your experiences, or what it is that you have gone through, this feeling of unfairness, experiencing nationalism, experiencing this feeling of what is fair and what isn't, what is true and what isn't, right? Who are you versus everyone else? And the beautiful, peaceful energy that says, I can disconnect altogether and focus on the self, right? You will find your peace when you realize that the battle is within. The battle is not on the outside, the battle is within. It is always within, right? And so that is the beautiful energy at this point. And for those of us that are really deep on the spiritual path, it's like almost like this draw to the Tibetan way in that sense, right? The 30 days in the cave, it's like the way in which to really understand that the biggest obstacle or the war is within you. When you address and you understand that the war is within you, and you lean on your closest relationships to help heal that, you will find expansion. Okay? So let's get a card. Let's get a card, collective. The perfection of your life. Okay? Perfection of your life. So this is the focus here. Have you ever seen a storm pictured from above? It can appear to be so beautiful and elegant. This is certainly different to the ground view, which can be quite a violent experience. So, too, there is great beauty in your life now. However, at this point in the natural process, you may be experiencing it as anxiety inducing rather than beautiful. You may sense it as internal chaos. You may feel it as something that is waiting to erupt from within, as a restlessness or an anxiety that you cannot quite articulate, but sense vaguely nonetheless. Perhaps the chaos is fully fledged and a person or situation in your life is causing all kinds of havoc, upheaval, or change and uncertainty in your world. Whether the chaos seems subtle, strong, internal, or external, this oracle brings the same message for you. All that is unfolding is according to a higher perfect order. You are currently enduring a cosmic spiritual storm, which is having an impact on you. It is clearing things out, ruffling feathers, and preparing you for that lovely, super fresh, uplifting feeling that one experiences after the storm finally passes. If you have drawn this oracle of after the storm as well, this message is amplified for you, even if you have not chosen that, but feel intuitively drawn to that message for it after the healing process. You are encouraged to do so. And after the storm is another card within this deck. But this is the most important thing here, okay? Collective, the chaos, the havoc, the beautiful storm, the birth through fire, okay? So I love you so very, very much. And again, if you would like to work with me, connect with me, know what to do, how to feel, not feel so alone, not feel so lost, confused, I am here. Again, that link can be found in the bio. And I love you so very, very much, collective. You are not alone. Ciao.